I really don't want to do another story about how some police officer decided to be a fucking jerk. But this one's kind of a special case. And I really don't... content warning, assault. Just throwing that out there. Trigger warning for anybody who's not able to stomach stuff like that. Okay? Cool. Second content warning. Fan art. This one is from Simply Fantastic, and it is a Sailor Suris. And honestly, I look like I'm ready to fight the forces of evil. 110%. Number says, hello, what are we doing? Looking at fan art. As always, if you want to submit any of your fan art, then drop it into the fan art section of the Discord. Thank you. And I am burping! Blah. Anyways. Now we go on. Okay, now, there it is. There it is. What's the necklace called? It's just beads. I don't remember if Thrall has, like, a name for it in WoW. I don't remember. It's just a big beaded necklace. Just a big beaded necklace. Okay. So, like I said, content warning. Assault. Illinois woman was held down by police and forced to strip naked. Why? 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 Let's zoom in so we can see more here. Quote from the woman. When they pulled me over, they didn't really explain to me. They just pulled me out of my car, Ariel Harrison said. The McDonough County Sheriff's Office in Illinois is facing fierce criticism after a 31-year-old black mother of 3 was held down inside a jail cell and forcibly stripped naked in front of male officers. Why? 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 Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing you had to do? Why did you do it? I don't know. Continuing on, I guess. Ariel Hansen, who's partially blind. Oh, cool. You even did it to a fucking disabled person. Okay, cool. That makes it even worse. Jesus Christ, take the partially blind female fucking person of color and just abuse them. Okay, cool. They had left a liquor store and was driving around Macomb County on October 26, 2019, when she was pulled over by police for allegedly driving recklessly. The officers accused her of driving under the influence, but Harrison insisted she had not been drinking. She was put into a squad car, but was not handcuffed. Wait, did they use a breathalyzer? Did they do any of the things that you normally have to do to determine whether or not they're drunk? What? Also, this is from this story is from July. This is from this month. When they pulled me over, they didn't really explain to me. They just pulled me out of her car. Harrison said that she pleaded with the officers to explain what she did wrong. She claims her alcohol level was never tested. I fucking figured. And she was tased multiple times before being transported to the McDonough County Jail. Why? Wait, if she wasn't handcuffed, then she must not have been trying to resist arrest for that much. And why was she tased? Moreover, why was she even taken in if you didn't do a breathalyzer or anything to determine whether or not she was guilty of the thing you were pissed about? What? I swear this better end with the officers facing time. I haven't read the full story, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's not. Because I have that much faith in the human race. YouTube screenshot here. A recently released video shows 2 corrections officers and a sheriff pointing a taser at her and stripping her after she allegedly refused to undress. Per the report, Harrison continually asked for privacy of expressing fear of being sexually assaulted. So we're going to click on the video and we're going to see... Yes, I know it's going to be inappropriate for some users. We're gonna see what the fuck happened here. Okay? Content warning, material that may be harmful, traumatizing to some audiences. Agreed. I've literally told everybody here, there's a content warning. This is going to be not great. We're also going to turn off City Escape for a moment. As much as I love that song, this may not be the time. Ariel Harrison had already suffered a head injury, a period of unconsciousness, and multiple tasings, followed by hours of begging for help. This is the help she received. Okay. What the fuck are they doing? Okay, so we don't have audio. Why are they... Okay, so they're aiming the taser at her. You can see the female corrections officer threatening Ariel at taser point, demanding she strip in the presence of the male corrections officer, despite Miss Harrison's pleas for privacy and her fear of being sexually assaulted. I'm going to quickly... Okay, just skimmed. I don't see any nudity, and I'm hoping that we don't see any. But why should she have to strip? What the fuck is the point of stripping here? Like, seriously, what the fuck is the point of making them strip? Okay, so there's the pants, I guess. Why? But why is this happening? We're not going to watch in motion. We're going... Ariel Harrison, again, pleas for privacy at the corrections officers proceed to strip her against her will. Why are they doing this? Like, why is this happening? Why? Like, we're not even just going into the story about it right now. We're literally watching it fucking happen. So they believe they can make up a justification. They believe she was hiding illicit substances or something. Like, no, this is just fucking torture. I'm sorry. This is just torture. Let's see what else. And they do have it blurred out. She pleads for privacy. A second male officer enters the room, assisting the two corrections officers in stripping. He kneels on her legs and forcibly removes her under... Why the fuck are you removing her underwear? Why? Did she ask for legal representation? I don't fucking know. Why is this a thing that you did? What was the benefit here? What were you trying to accomplish? Nothing fucking justifies this. Nothing fucking justifies this. Okay, so we're not watching we're not watching in motion because that's fucking gross. Eris is left in the cold cell, naked and traumatized from the brutality. Wait, they took the fucking clothes? They just took her clothes? Wait, is that really what they did? Did they just fucking take the... They just leave the clothes out there. There's the clothes. And they just leave them out there. They force her to stay in the cell naked. Like, no, you can't even make the fucking justification that they were looking for illegal substances, that they were looking for hidden weapons, or anything. You can't fucking do that. They just left her in the fucking cell like that. Is that a fucking sign? Is that a... Did you just give... No, that's a fucking... Looks like a stiff-ass inmate uniform, or a fucking... Maybe a blanket? Looks like Velcro there. What the fuck is that? Like, what in the fly... I'm clicking off that tab. That's making me feel fucking disgusting. You think it's a raincoat? Yeah, that's not warm enough for this fucking shit. I've been in a concrete cell. I've been in one when the fucking insurance thing happened with my vehicle well before I was ever on YouTube. I've been in one of those cells. They're freezing goddamn cold. Specifically, the one they had me in, they would randomly blast cold air into the room every 15 minutes to try to keep people docile. Some of the most dehumanizing fucking shit. And yet, this is worse. Yep, they freeze you the fuck out. And this is worse. Music, please, come back on, now that we are not looking at actual fucking traumatizing shit. Why? Not a single one of these officers should be allowed to keep their fucking jobs. I'm sorry. No, you do not get to be a servant of the public if the way you serve the public is by fucking stripping down people who are begging for you not to fucking assault them. I'm sorry, no. No ifs, ands, or buts, or in-betweens. No, oh my god, what if they have a family to support? Bitch, I don't fucking care. I don't. Go get a job at McDonald's. Seriously. If conservatives can tell people that they need to just find a different job when they get abused by their employers, then maybe the same should be said when you abuse people in your field. Just find a different fucking job. Go somewhere else. Do not be a fucking representative to the public. The video shows 2 corrections officers and a sheriff pointing taser at her and stripping her down. Per the report, Harrison continuously asked for privacy and expressed fears of being sexually assaulted. I had told her that it's not right, that he wasn't supposed to be there while I changed. Harrison said about the female officer. She told me, well, he's here with me. Basically, she didn't really care. I felt like she violated my rights. They all fucking violated your rights. Every single officer that was there violated your fucking rights. Like, no, none of that was okay. Not a single bit of that was fucking okay. This is the type of shit that makes people say ACAB. This is the kind of shit that makes people fall into the all cops are bad category. This is the kind of shit that makes people look at you and go defund the police. If you do not want the ACABs and the defunders and the abolish the police crowds to constantly be pissing down your eyeballs, then you need to get this shit in check. This shouldn't happen even once in any of our law enforcement institutions. And yet we get instances of this happening all the goddamn time. Simply Fantastic says, again, I ask, what did she do wrong? What happened to if you do the right things, you're not in danger? It doesn't matter. It doesn't. To these people doing this kind of shit, it doesn't matter if you do the right things, because they're going to do the wrong things. McDonough County Corrections officer said that they removed Harrison's clothes because she was uncooperative. So wait, because I'm just going to go ahead and call it what it is, sexual assault. If I strip a person against their will in front of a fucking camera, that would be sexual assault in any other situation. It's sexual assault here. So we're going to go ahead and call it what it is. The correction officers said that she was being uncooperative, so they sexually assaulted her. I didn't read the entire article before starting, so I'm just having to kind of pause, because I'm mad. McDonough County Corrections Officer said they removed her clothes because she was uncooperative. Instead of giving her the privacy that she requested, the 2 officers removed her clothes. A 3rd officer restrained her legs by kneeling on them. They left her naked in a cell before returning to give her a cloak to wear. That stuff happened so fast, Harrison said, the incident. When I watch the video of them doing that stuff to me, I'm in shock. It's like I look at them and say, that couldn't be me. Harrison is now facing 5 to 7 years in prisons for charges including aggravated battery, driving under the influence, and resisting a peace officer and improper lane usage. The arrest caused her to lose custody of her kids, ages 6, 12, and 13. She reportedly hasn't seen them in more than a year since the night she went to jail. Said, I've never done wrong. I've never messed with the law, said Harrison, who relocated to Macomb from Chicago in 2015. I came down here to let my kids live and be free, but now my kids have been taken from me, and I have these cases against me. So, wait a minute, hold on. I have a question. 5 to 7 years for aggravated battery. That was not part of the story earlier. Driving under the influence. Apparently they never fucking checked, though. If they didn't run a breathalyzer on her and we do not have evidence of a breathalyzer test, how do they know she was driving under the influence? What method did they use to measure the blood alcohol level that she had at time of driving? In a statement to Vice News, the Macomb Police Department makes clear that they're in full support of the officer. Fire the entire department. Fire the entire fucking department. I'm sorry. No. No. Fire the entire fucking department. Every single one of them. None of them deserve to have a job. If a single police officer in there is okay with the thing that I just saw there on that video, then no. Fucking fire them. Every single one of them. They do not require a job. They do not need a job there. Go work at McDonald's. Go work at Hardee's. Go work at fucking Burger King. If you want to work in front of the public, that's the job for you. Not this shit. Not a single one of these fucking things. No. I'm sure there's somebody in my comment section who's going to come up and be like, what about their families? I've already pointed out I don't care. I don't. Not when you do this. Not when you do this. Just like what about the Nazis' family when he's being employed by Mein Führer? I don't fucking care. I don't. I stop caring when you support assaulting someone. My line is there. I've crossed it. I've gone it over the threshold. I'm done. I'm done caring about your woe is me's. You've assaulted another person. I'm outie. I'm done. The incident was documented by involved personnel. Additionally, the incident was further reviewed by department's supervisory personnel and documented per Macomb police policy and procedures. The Macomb Police Department serves our community in a fair and unbiased manner as we report the events objectively, impartially, and without bias. All right. So, if we take... Here, let me go ahead and provide an argument. If what I saw there was objective, impartial, and without bias, then I am to accept that that was not merely a bad case, a biased case. I am to expect that that is the norm. And if I am to expect that what I saw there is the norm, then I expect the entire precinct to be shut down. That's what I expect. If that is your impartiality, if that is your objectivism, if that is your without bias, then by all means, fuck off and hire new law enforcement personnel. Because obviously, something has gone horribly wrong. What is the victim's name so we can blast this? Absolutely. Says Harrison? Hold on. Ariel Harrison. That is the victim's name. If you guys want to look up this case, get specifics, anything like that. Even if she was driving under the influence, in this case, that doesn't mean that she deserved all this other shit. Even if I grant that, despite them apparently not doing a breathalyzer or anything, even if we grant that, they didn't deserve fucking sexual assault. They didn't. And if you want to say that's not sexual assault, then I'm sorry. I am not allowed to say on any of the platforms of which I am a part of my response to that. The video of Harrison's jailhouse encounter was obtained by the Democratic woman of McDonough County via the Freedom of Information Act. Ariel's been given multiple simultaneous and even contradictory instructions as a disabled driver who is blind in her left eye. DWMC founder Heather McKeegan told Vice News. She's being told, put it in park, open the door, unbuckle your seatbelt, give me your driver's license, give me your vehicle registration. And they literally give her just a few seconds. Harrison said the flurry of commands left her shocked and speechless. She said, I was in shock mode, I guess. I didn't know what to do. I was still trying to process why I was being pulled over exactly when they snatched me up out of the car. As a former paramedic and trained health educator, I can tell you that was not enough time for anybody to be able to process all those commands at once, McMeekin said. Even under the best conditions, let alone at night, when you're already exhausted from taking care of kids all day, running errands, and then you've got a frightened person who you were just trying to help. Sarah Grady, a partner at the Lovey & Lovey in Chicago and head of the law firm's Prisoner Rights Project, said jail staff must comply with federal standards when conducting searches of individuals. They shouldn't be done in view of or by members of the opposite gender, unless there is an exigency. There has to be a justification for why there would be a cross-gender strip search, because there is a recognition of the fact that a cross-gender strip searches are particularly intrusive. They're particularly harmful, especially for women. I'm of the opinion that these kind of searches shouldn't fucking happen at all, but that's just me. The DWMC stated a petition calling for the charges against Harrison to be dropped. The group also launched a GoFundMe to help cover Harrison's legal costs. Let's go ahead and take a look at that GoFundMe. Good shit. They are 100% over the goal. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit. What Ariel was given was brutality, and no apparent adaptations or understanding that she was blind in her left eye. Why are they assuming she's a hardened criminal? Why are they assuming that she is taking, or that to take, they should take heavy-handedness with her? Why is the urgency in the situation with a petite disabled woman? According to reports, a judge found her guilty of the charges during a bench trial. Harrison will be sentenced on August 10th. So, that's the article. Sorry for the silence. Just a little done? More than a little done. No evidence to charges. Judge sounds guilty to me. Yeah, I just... Like, this woman's life is basically ruined, right? Her kids have been taken away from her. She might be, sentenced to 5 to 7 years in prison. She didn't harm anybody. She was subject to effective sexual assault. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? So, we do have a petition right here. Hashtag justice for Ariel. Drop all charges for a black mother unlawfully arrested, detained, and abused. 56,000 signatures have signed and counting. We're just gonna very quickly. We're just gonna go to Twitter. And we're just gonna spam this. We're just gonna be a degenerate. And we're gonna spam not the fundraiser because they hit their stuff. We need, hold on, where did it go? Here's the petition. Here we go. I don't know if change.org petitions ever actually fucking do anything. But probably a good idea to post it anyway. Hashtag does need to trend. It does. I wish I had the power to make a trending hashtag happen. But I don't. I'm just mad. I'm not even disappointed. I'm mad. I think it's about all I can do. That's about all the spoons I've got. I'm out. I'm out of spoons. I'm out of spoons, I'm out of fucks. Every single one of those officers, the entire fucking department, just fucking yeet it. Just yeet it. Well, if you found any of this informative, do me a favor and hit the like button, I guess. Follow. This is a gross episode. I don't like self-promo on these. It just feels weird. But I gotta do it anyway. YouTube's a thing. So if you want to support the channel and what I do, go over to Patreon, and you can do that over there. With that said, that's about all I got. Insert end video tagline here.